Good morning. This is a very special day. I've suddenly found out that Caltex has got more extroverts than I ever imagined before. On to the important matter of today. As I said, it seems as though we have a lot of extroverts. I thought we were a very conservative, introvert company, but it seems that the younger generation is really beginning to show us old-timers that it's time to get unstuffed and get off our sticky mats and be smiley and humorous. So we're going to see a bit of that today. I think that what I would like to mention to you particularly is that the team has been working very hard, and the team is several people, but I understand those that really stirred it up and the artists among this are Shannon and Carla. So when we go through into the room next door, make sure that we congratulate them as certainly members of the team that are responsible for a lot that's in the room next door. They worked hard on that production. While I was reading some magazines at the weekend, it was too rainy to play golf or anything, I was reading a lot of magazines, and I came across something, a saying that I thought was very pertinent for today. It was, I can't remember who it was making a commencement address at one of the universities and talking to the college graduates. And he said that the future of work consists of learning a living. And that's basically a change in attitude, change in mind. And that's what we'll be talking about today. Learning a living. We're all having to change our preconceived ideas, our minds, our paradigms, to keep up with this world of ours that has expanded dramatically beyond our own geographic boundaries in the terms of competition. So we've got to think of that work consists, the future of work consists of learning a living. And I thought that was a pretty poignant statement. The program today is directly connected to the vision that we have of this company, and particularly the slogan we have, PSV. And if we zero in on P, people, there are many elements of the people side, but this particular element is our own people within our own company, and particularly in the corporate office here in Dallas. And the worldwide employee survey indicated that we were deficient, and everyone recognized it in employee development. That we had not had a successful, well-structured career development plan for many, many years, perhaps never. Perhaps it had always been somewhat ad hoc. And it was time that we brought ourselves up to speed if indeed we were going to be admired by those in the industry and those outside the industry for what we are doing. I think I've said to you many a time, and it bears repeating, that we will only be successful, or our level of success will be controlled by our people and how we organize those people, how we motivate and inspire. That is the real difference that will exist between us and our competitors. The product we sell is not significantly different. It is how we do our business. This program today will prepare us, and I say us, it's not you, it's all of us, for a different paradigm. Each of us is going to be put in charge. Obviously, those with supervisory positions or where we have positions that oversee others, teams, departments, groups, will have a dual responsibility. But each one of us will have a responsibility for our own career development, our own aspirations, and our own beliefs in where we could move successfully in this organization to meet the goals of the company as well as the individuals. So you're going to be put in the driver's seat. You've seen a lot of fun around the building as to what this means and what it might mean, and we're going to learn today the stages that this is going to require us to go through in understanding the skills that are going to be required, the competencies that are going to be required, the deficiencies in the organization from what we've got, what we want, and our own skills, pluses and minuses, and perhaps give us some indication of where we can improve. I look forward to going through this myself. I've been kept shielded from it a little bit because it's a bit of a surprise. But I will have tremendous responsibility, as other managers here will also, is to make this successful, to make it absolutely something that is admired by those outside of our business. And I was reading again something over the weekend, and it was a quote from the chairman of Mobil. and it was relating actually to people management. And he came out with a statement published that people are the only aspect that will differentiate his organization. I hope that we're a year ahead of them in recognizing this, and that we're a year ahead of anybody else in getting ourselves organized. You're in charge. Here is where we start, and I think that you'd better be prepared to take some responsibility, some accountability, smile about it, let's have lots of humor, and let's take some direction. As they say, let's start our engines.
Anticipation stirred in the crowd as Chairman David Law Smith officially launched the Caltex Global Human Resource Development System in Dallas. Once inside, attendees were invited into 6 innovative display areas, or pit stops, each detailing a different aspect of the HR development system. Gift bags were supplied, encouraging employees to gather information from each pit stop, reinforcing the need to get involved in the Caltex career partnership process.
What's in it for me, Lane? Fun questions and answers on the wall.
What's in it for me, Lane, provided tangible answers and motivation to get involved in human resource development. The benefits of active participation include becoming a more valuable employee, expanding horizons, a feeling of control and career direction, greater responsibility, and increased opportunity. At the Safari Path pit stop, a jungle adventure motif generated excitement for exploring possibilities and seeking out the career partnership process. Here, participants took turns as doctor, giving each other checkups, symbolic of how career partnership involves the individual, as well as management in developing a healthy career. A giant mouse symbolized the use of computers in the new career partnership process and prompted employees to complete their personal information portfolio in the People Place database. Next stop, Central Expressway. Under construction was the theme of this stop, where employees could see the blueprints and building blocks for the ongoing driver's seat process. Directly across from the construction area, a view of the future was in store at Interstate Caltex 2036. The slogan, "Catch the Wave of the Future Caltex," fit nicely with this whitewater rafting environment. Employees could view the past and future of Caltex as a journey down a river and visualize destinations for themselves along that path. Visitors to this stop received a Caltex survival kit and viewed a video demonstrating a career development discussion between an employee and manager. At Driver's Seat Street, employees learned of the next steps in their career process. Everyone signed up to be a licensed driver, once again emphasizing that individual participation is essential. A detailed plan for each employee to get in the driver's seat will include a People Place orientation, completing the personal information portfolio, and attending a career adventure workshop.
Let me just show you what we have and you can see what we can do about this system.
The new Caltex Virtual People Place database was the star at this pit stop called Get Real Virtually Court. All employees should complete their personal information portfolio in the People Place. At Virtually Court, employees were given an overview of this powerful tool and its importance to the overall process. The People Place provides consistency of information between the employee, his or her manager, and human resources. It is the future of career development at Caltex.
We're really getting that feeling of a new era. You know, there's a new feeling in Caltex, and we're really trying to make people see that things are changing. You know, we're keeping up with the rest of the world, and the future is here.
Following the launch, organizers and participants attended a celebration luncheon at Caltex. A drawing was held for prizes, miniature cars, and other items that tied back to the concept of putting everyone in the driver's seat. The HR development system is a continuous process which thrives on people getting involved, inputting their information in the People Place, and taking charge of their career. The Dallas launch was successful in that it was a creative and fun way to get people into that driver's seat.